EcoRemote has been specifically designed to reduce energy costs by lowering the workload of the AC compressor. EcoRemote replaces the existing AC remote controller and allows the property owner to choose the temperature setting option available to the AC user, i.e. the holiday let or rental occupant or hotel guest. Many users on arrival scroll down the temperature setting of the AC remote to its lowest possible setting, 16 degrees, which will result in high energy running costs and unnecessary strain on the equipment. By restricting the minimum temperature setting option available, will prevent any unnecessary wear and tear and reduce energy costs.
Before attempting to set up your new EcoRemote, you might find it helpful to first of all understand the principal ideas of how your own remote controller works. For example, there are a number of symbols on your screen which tell you what settings the different functions are at. And you can see this one, the temperature is set at 21 degrees, the fan is set at low fan speed, it's in cool mode, and there's a little symbol on the bottom there that shows that the LED display is being shown on your AC unit. So that's a template for what we call a combination signal. When you press the on button for this remote controller, you'll be transmitting the information for all those different aspects as one signal, which is a template. So when you're going to copy a signal from your remote controller to the new EcoRemote, the things that you need to consider about this template is what aspects of it that you want to keep the same. For example, we would recommend that you don't have an LED display on your AC, so you would switch that off. And as far as the oscillation of the fan is concerned, set the oscillation at midpoint, because that will be replicated in every signal that you copy onto Eco. Ecosense can copy up to 60 combination codes, so before you commence copying onto EcoRemote, just sit down with a pen and paper and write down what signals you think your customer should have access to. For example, if you think 21 or 22 degrees is a reasonable room temperature, then that's the signals that you'll be sending across. So now I'm going to demonstrate how to copy signals from your donor remote controller onto your new EcoRemote. So the first thing we need to do is to decide the temperature settings that we're going to let the user have access to. And for this demonstration, we're going to use 21 degrees in cool mode with a low fan setting. So we take EcoRemote and we press and hold. No, we don't. First of all, we have to switch it on. We press and hold the set button, which will take 5 seconds to open up the keypad, and that's demonstrated with the learn button, a learn symbol that shows in the bottom right hand corner. So we'll move the symbols to match the symbols on the donor remote. We'll move that up to 21 degrees. As you can see, it's already in cool mode with a low fan setting. So we press the on off button until the on symbol flashes. We now switch the remote controller off for the donor remote, which means the next time we press the on button, we're going to be transmitting that combination signal. Finally, we press the learn button, which you can see a little symbol comes up in the right hand corner, which now indicates that the EcoRemote is receptive to recording a signal. So we'll match the two LEDs so they're facing each other. We press on and we've transmitted this signal, this combination signal, into EcoRemote, and as you can see the learn signal has gone out, so that's copied that signal. Okay, the next signal we want to copy is to switch your AC off. So press the off button and off, as you can see, will be displayed. Once again press learn symbol comes up, and because this donor remote is already switched on, the next time I press the button it's going to transmit the off signal. So switch the AC off, and as you can see again the learn symbol has gone out. So this remote has now copied on and off in 21 degrees. So let's move on to the range of temperatures that we're going to give your clients. So we'll stay with 21 degrees, and what we'll do is we will move the fan setting up to its midpoint. We'll switch your donor remote on, and as you can see that's still on low fan, and the next time I press the fan button it will move it up to the mid station, transmitting that information into EcoRemote. So again, press learn, the symbol comes up, face the two remotes together, press the fan symbol, so I've actually transmitted the signal with a mid fan, which is now being copied. And again, move the fan up to high, into learn, place the two opposite each other, press the fan again, I've now moved it up to high and it's copied the high. And you can continue on this. We could now, for example, move the temperature up 1 degree to 22, move the fan back to low, move the temperature up on the donor to 22, move the fan ready to the next time I press this button it will go on to low fan. So once again, press the learn symbol comes up, press the two to each other, press the fan, transmit the signal, and it's been copied. So you can carry on and copy as many signals as you think are necessary for your client to access. Once you've chosen your selection of signals and you're ready to complete, by simply pressing save, you would have saved those signals. So now we've completed the number of choices we want to save. When I switch the AC remote controller on, as you can see, it's the 21 degrees that we copied. And I can scroll up as far as the number of signals that I've copied. So for example, if I've only copied, as you saw, 21 and 22, this is the only range that I can move between. As the same with the mode setting, I'm unable to move around the different mode settings because I haven't yet copied a signal into a different mode setting. So that's basically the principle of how you copy signals from your donor remote onto EcoRemote. And as I said, you can choose as many or as few signals as you think is reasonable. You can make this basically a simple on-off remote controller which allows your clients to switch on and off your air conditioning system. One other aspect of EcoRemote is the ability to display one temperature setting in the screen but actually transmit a different temperature setting. So the way we can achieve that is we set up in the donor remote the temperature setting we want to use. As you can see, we've got cool mode, 22 degrees in low fan, but on the EcoRemote we've set up as 18 degrees cool mode, low fan. So we switch on the EcoRemote and put it into learn mode. As you can see, we move the fan to its low fan setting. We press learn, the learn symbol comes up, and we switch off the donor remote again, so the next time we press the on button we'll be transmitting that combination signal. We line the two up, we press on, so it's transmitted 22 degrees, cool mode, low fan, but as you can see it's actually recorded it under the symbols of 18 degrees. So when I switch this remote controller on, it will actually be transmitting 22 degrees. Finally, we're going to look at how you can delete any of the signals, either all the signals or an individual signal that you've copied. So we'll switch the remote controller on, we'll press and hold the set button, which again will allow us to move around the functionality of Ecosense. So for example, let's move up to 19 degrees with a low fan setting, and as you can see it's flashing. I just press the clear button once, you can see it stopped flashing. So if I press save, I've actually removed that setting option, and as you can see, I'll switch the remote controller on, move it up to 19, and as you can see the low fan setting has been deleted. If you want to clear the entire memory and start again, put it into learn mode, and this time press and hold the clear button for 3 seconds, and then you'll see 2 straight lines that come up in the box. That now means all the memory has been cleared and you'll be starting from scratch. So hopefully EcoRemote will save you a lot of energy and wear and tear on your AC equipment.